Happy Wednesday! There's my phone. Hello, my darlings. Happy Wednesday. Welcome. Hope you are in a chipper mood and ready to get some stuff done. I will be working on my next two picture books, setting them up as a iPad ebook, or like that kind of size, iPad kind of size ebook, EPUB. I did work on some writing stuff yesterday, but I worked on a different writing project just to kind of see if I liked it or not. Still deciding, still working on it. But tonight I'm gonna try to start and finish at least one of the two picture books I still have to do for the digital version. So I'm gonna have a PDF file, the same look as my book is, and then PDF and a EPUB version, so I can so I can publish the books, the three books in all the things, all the locations, except audio. I probably might be a little lazy to do audio. I shouldn't, but meh. Anyways, hope you're feeling good. Hey Andy, hey Melissa. Let me say hello. I'm here early doing my own sprint to finish project before live stream starts. Of course you are. You're so productive. Always so productive. Hey Gwen. Hey Allie. Hello. Let me see. So, this is... I was going to... What was I going to do? Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do. So, we're going to start the first sprint because I'm kind of just eager to jump right in and start working. I also might get sidetracked and do some Googling because I'm looking for a pack of mixed seeds and they're sold out in the last 3 stores I've gone to, and I'm trying to find pretty wildflower seed mix for the only part of my property that will not have any major construction. So, might do some side Googling. See if I could find it at any store because I really want to finish sewing that over the weekend, since I'm still kind of gardening mode. Let me see, Gwen, I'm working on the new dress pads today. We'll probably get them finished. Ooh la la! Well done. Okay, is my stream weird? More than the quality. Not me as usual, because I'm always weird. Let me see. Yay! I want to see the dress pants, Gwen. Please provide pics of your products. Yeah, I'll basically, I did an update on the picture books. I finished doing the book version, published that on Lulu, waiting for my proofs, and now I'm doing the ebook versions. Yeah, I got a notification twice that there was lagging, so I was like, will this be a problem? So just FYI, if the stream crashes, it's not my fault. It is not my fault. Aww, that is bad luck. I'm on which end do you tend to screw up? I usually tend to do my projects bigger than I need them to be. So that is my most likely fail. I will assume I need a much bigger pattern than I actually do, usually. But yeah, Melissa, I'll send you a sneak peek when I have something to interesting to show you. I will definitely send you a sneak peek. Okie doke. So I am gonna start the sprint. So guys, hold on tight and let's start this. Ooh, mine ends up too small. We gotta. If you get some of mine, I get some of yours. We would just get it perfect, I think. Okay, we're gonna start the sprint. So guys, let's do this, and I'll see you in 25. Then, and we are back from the first sprint of the night. How did you do? How did you do? Let me see. So I'm using the first book, the first version of the iPad version I did for the first book. I'm using that as a kind of template to do the next book. I still need to send the first book to my sister, which works as a kindergarten teacher or kindergarten aide, and see what she thinks, if the layout is acceptable. But yeah, I'm quite liking how everything is starting to look. And I kind of, yeah, I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I even found a free software, a subscription to a software where I could make a EPUB version for the picture book in this size. So I'm very excited about that. It was very neat to see the pages like move, like a real book. Very pretty. Very pretty. So, yeah. But how did you guys do? Also, thank you for dropping by, Andy. Have a wonderful evening. Say, hey, Mom Maggie. Hello. Hey, Lindsay. I'm wrapping up my day. I'm prepping to do a reading sprint next time. Lovely. Let me see. Let me... So yeah, very excited. Making progress. Might actually, potentially, maybe finish moving both books over to this format, because I'm mainly just copy pasting, doing little aesthetic tweaks. Because I have the text box ready, I have the frame ready, and I'm doing this in Canva. So since the books have already been planned and stylized and everything, I just have kind of moved things around. So that's cool. The only thing I haven't decided on is the background color of the page and what color the book title is going to be on the front page. That's kind of the only thing I have yet to decide on with book number 2, which is still not too bad. I was playing around with some colors, but I think I'm just going to finish setting it up and then decide on the colors. So because the first one I picked like pastel-y sage green kind of, and now I'm doing it like a baby blue, like muted baby blue color, which is very pretty though, but I'm still trying to see if it fits. But since this book is supposed to be like, I'm doing, so at the right now, the picture book I'm working on is the Lost Baby Turtle, and I thought like muted baby blue would be perfect, since he is a sea creature. He's a sea turtle and needs to get back to the sea. Even though I for a moment I thought I might have. It is adorable. Like all 3 books and potentially 4th book. I'm working on the 4th book. Only theme. I have 2 themes. Positivity, be super positive, and animals. So I'm gonna try to avoid using any kind of human-ish character in my books, my picture books. So the focus is always animals. Animals. For every character, every situation, animals. I think that's a great way to keep things without people having the option to put a label on something. I don't like labels when it comes to children's books. So animals are usually very safe. Also, I suck at drawing people. Let me see. Okay, to Lindsay. Let me see. I'll send you some sneak peeks, Melissa, so you can see what I'm talking about. Sea turtle needs to get back to the sea. Yeah, he gets a happy ending. He gets a very happy ending. All the stories have a happy ending. All the stories are towards kindness, positivity, just being nice, and just communicating with your heart. I know it's very sappy, but I still believe that like teaching them early about kindness in any form is very important, even though I don't have kids myself. Being kind doesn't kill you, or except you're faced with a dirt bag, but it's still good for your heart to open up for some love. Anywaysies, so that is what I'm doing. I am. Oh yeah, I haven't changed the second. So, lot of funsies. So, I finished Luna's Lost Toy, which is a fox that loses a teddy bear. No, I haven't worked on that. I worked on Winky the Sleepy Owl. Then I'm doing the first Lost Baby Turtle, and then I have to do Luna Lost Toy. They're all adorable. I absolutely love them. And I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to translate them into Icelandic and send them to an Icelandic publisher just for the funsies. Still thinking about that. Financially, I won't gain anything from it. Very, like, pennies here and there, because Icelandic authors don't get paid a lot. Actually, a lot of places they don't. But it would be purely reputation. That would be the only reason for me to try to get my books published in Iceland. Purely the reputation of being able to say, yes, I have published 4 or 3 picture books. I have books that are in bookstores or in schools or something like that. Or libraries. That will be the only benefit from me publishing my books in Icelandic. But I'm still thinking about it. For the simple bragging rights. If it's worth it, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Or at least another source of getting the book out there. That's a win, though. Okay, enough yippa yapping. Let's start the next sprint and keep on making progress. And we are back from the second sprint of the night. How did you do? How did you do? I am just here trying, so trying, to get this text to fit. Or actually, to make everything look just right, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, this is the best I can do. So yeah, I am almost done with setting up the second picture book. Now I need to send it to a friend and see if it's acceptable. Damn it. I swear. I think it personally is super cute. I think it's very cute. Oh, let me see. But let me see how you guys did. Gwen, what if I missed the chatting cause I video stopped? I thought you were just so focused on your sewing, Gwen. But yeah, I hate when YouTube does that. I do. Let me see. Pants fit. Might have to hem them more than I planned. Although, now finish the belt loops. Well done. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself to get inspired by you and sew something. Because I have a lot of fabric in storage under my bed. A lot of fabric that I kind of need to start using. Sad having it under there. And I was like, oh, I can make a bunch of skirts. I'm in my skirt era. Maybe I should just sew a bunch of skirts. Like flowy, roughly kind of skirts. Cutesy country girl skirts. But then I'm like, no, I don't have time right now. I'll do it later. Okay, so now the thing I'm going to be doing next sprint, because I'm almost done, not completely done. I need to pick a better color for the fonts. And I just can't make up my mind. I really can't make up my mind. I really can't make my mind. So I'm trying to figure out what like colors I should be going for, but I just can't. I just cannot decide. So I've been jumping between colors and trying to figure out what I want to do. And everything just doesn't look... I don't know. I might actually have to send it to a friend and ask her what she thinks. Because this is ridiculous. Let me see, I'm downloading it so I can send it as a JPG. Anyways, so that is progress. 2 sprints down. And I already am almost done with the second picture book, so I only have to do the third. If I can finish that tonight, that at least I can stop thinking about that. I can start focusing on finding locations to upload the ebooks, both versions, and also get some feedback on the digital version, since I have never done that before. That is something new. Also, since it's picture book and ebook format or digital format, like book format, I kind of need some feedback from people with kids. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Researching places to upload my books and where to and all the things. So that's gonna be fun. Soon the third one is done, I'm gonna start illustrating all that stuff is done, I'm going to start illustrating the character for the book 4. Or coloring her. I need to draw a few more emotions, but she's sketched, just not drawn. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I've been making a lot of progress. I've been very productive. I don't know what happened, what bit me or happened. I just been super productive lately. Like before coming home from work, I had to stop. I think I stopped at maybe 6 locations before I went home, just to get things off my plate, so I didn't have to think about them. Anyways, we have 2 more sprints to go, and I am gonna stop yapping. And I am gonna go find the colors to this font so I can start book number 3. So let's do this, shall we? Let me see. And we are back. I am kind of finished. I'm doing a few more tweaks just to be kind of sure that I'm happy with it. I'm also double checking the covers to be sure that everything's looking nice and snazzy. Okay, here. Oh. So that is why my brain is not looking at the camera and is fully focusing on what I'm doing. Because I'm almost done. I need to save this so I can stop thinking about it and I can start the final book. Because that is what I'm going to be doing next. Working on the third book so it's ready to go. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, Melissa, the 20 minutes went by fast. It's always crazy how much you get lost, how time flies when you're getting lost in a project. Anyway, so I'm officially, technically, as of this moment, technically kind of done with the ebook iPad version of the two picture books. I need to do the third one, and then I need to kind of get feedback from a few people to be sure that the look I'm going for works. That is where we're going. I also have software that will allow me to create it as the other format that I've suddenly forgot, but I mentioned at the beginning of the stream because my brain is it's tired. So if I can finish this, I could potentially work on illustrating the character for the fourth book on Friday. Because tomorrow night, I'm going to be cleaning and allowing myself to work on my other side project. So, yeah. Let me see. Gwen got the pants done. Save for the ham and ate dinner. Well done, well done. Let me see. Oh yeah, actually, talking about sewing. The fabric I want to sew a skirt out of. It's so soft. Actually, the camera kind of doesn't do it justice. And I got it for such a bargain for so many years ago. And my brain is always like, you need to make a skirt. A cozy skirt. You can wear around the house or when you're doing this and that and it just needs to be cozy. So, yes. Anyways, okay, we're going to set up the text. It is very pretty. I usually don't gravitate towards gray or patterns, so yeah. I think it's the perfect for a skirt, especially when I kind of have difficulties getting myself to wear patterns above my waist, so it should work perfectly. A black cute top, this cute little ruffly skirt as a kind of ruffly skirt. I think I have enough fabric. That's the next problem. But there it is. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. Okay, let's close this. Ooh, at the utskrift. Oh, so Havrun is actually about to graduate from art from oh, swear. It's from 16 to 20 if you take it in time. It's oh my god. So she's about to graduate from clothing and textile. Damn, that was difficult. Congratulations til hamingju Hafrún. That's amazing. Já, ég svo mikið amatör. Það bara... So, I don't sew a lot. I can sew. I'm not a perfectionist. Sometimes I am. And I wish I had mastered... already graduated. Congratulations. But I can't do a decent enough job. Yeah, I'm kind of the person that kind of likes to learn everything, but I will never maybe master everything. But I can do it. Especially if I sit down and allow myself to think. But I think I'm going to try to kind of do a kind of like a simple border with a pleated skirt under just the whole circle. If I have enough fabrics. I'm not sure if I do. To kind of give it a more like cutesy, flattering shape. But yeah, congratulations Hafrún til hamingju. Það náttúrulega freaking geggjað að vera útskrifaður. I of course had to graduate in me and Hafrún's language, so Icelandic, so. Hey girla. So yeah. Já, it's exactly that, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa er búin að vera að æfa sig. She's practicing Icelandic. I always find it so hilarious when I see you, Melissa, post something in Icelandic. We're like, whoa. Oh, yeah. Melissa's always trying things out. Okay, how about we try to do the last sprint of the night, shall we? I'm tempted to stand up, stretch my legs a little bit, put on some socks because my toes are getting cold. And then can start working on practicing using Google. Hey, you're more often right than wrong. And I refuse to believe that Google Translate actually has managed to be right so often so far. I just refuse. I refuse. With my experience with Google Translate, I refuse. Except if it had a major breakthrough over the last few months, last time I had to use it at work. I so dislike that. It is so... Oh, I swear. It's very useful and annoying at the same, and it gets things so often wrong, and it's annoying. I use it a lot at work in my retail job when I get customers that don't speak Icelandic and they don't speak English. And they're trying to communicate, and so we take up Google Translate. And we'll start talking through Google Translate. And when it translates something stupidly, I'm like, I have to say a lot of things in English for it to translate correctly. Or closer. And I have to make sure that I'm using very simple words in English for every single thing for the customer to understand me. And that is how I communicate with people that have no idea how to speak either Icelandic or English. Or any Norwegian language that I might potentially understand a little bit. Like if the person spoke Danish or Swedish and spoke very slow, I could potentially understand them. Or Norwegian. German, only one a few words. But yeah. Let me see, Carla, I did use it once at my boss when a kid who didn't speak English lost her mom. My Hebrew is really bad, so I used to find out. Yeah, it is getting better. I remember first time I used Google Translate and it was horrible. So it is getting better, of course, AI. But it's actually, I need to have Google Translate on my phone because it happens so often that people just don't know what you're saying. So you need to use an app to actually talk to people. You see, her mother found us quickly, but the guard was clueless how to deal with lost kid. My son was how to say your teacher without saying you teacher. Hello. Welcome, my dear. Okay, we're about to do the last sprint of the night, and I am going to start working on the third picture book, the ebook version of the third picture book. So, yeah. Sorry, I had a brain freeze. My brain's like, blah. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you would kind of think they would be. I think the problem is with a lot of, when it comes to security and stuff like that, I think a lot of people just freak out and freeze. If you think about it, you have a child in panic, wrong move, and that child is wailing and accusing you of being a bad guy or anything. So a lot of people just, I think, will just freeze. That's because you're a female. That your biology tells you, like, a child in need. You hear a child scream, "Mama!" in any language, and a girl will just turn around and just. I think it's so freaking amazing if you have any kind of female intuition, you will just automatically clock there's a child in need. I need to go save them. I actually kind of love that. I'm used to small crying humans because working with kindergarten kids, you learn how to calm down kids immediately. Ah, yeah, of course. Then you have probably mastered the skill. Exactly. You just automatically, I don't have kids, but I do the same thing. If I hear a kid in panic or in trouble or need, or it's calling mom, it doesn't find his mom, I am running there to make sure they're safe. And I absolutely love that about the female brain. We just, we go in full mom mode, even though we've never had kids or never wanted kids. Just soon as a kid is in need, mom brain goes like, I'm on my way. Exactly, Melissa. Exactly. You see, the funniest was when my best friend, her son, wandered off, and she was going nuts looking. Ah, so he couldn't escape. Yeah, I also don't have children or spent. See, it's just, there just these kind of moments where I love the female brain. I do really love the female brain. And imagine if everybody would just show love to that female part of themselves, since we all begin as female in the womb. I love saying that to guys. Like, biologically wise, we all start as female, and then the chromosome changes and we change sex. But if everybody would just encourage that female part of yourself, just imagine how the world will be better. Okay, we are gonna start working on doing the final sprint because I have stuff to do, but I can't until I finish at least or start on this project. So we are gonna start the final sprint. Sorry if this much. I have overconsumed electrolytes, caffeine, all the things. And I also been pepping myself with party music all day to kind of hype myself up to be super productive. So I'm a little like, I need to go and work on the garden and dig up things and clean the house kind of energy right now. Which I love because it makes life so much more fun. Let me see, a child scream, I don't know you, or you not my dad, will have my full attention immediately. Exactly. Same. Freaking same. If a child is uncomfortable with the person, I am clocking it. It's just immediately. But I think the same with us all. Exactly. Mama, exactly. Because you just know. You just freaking know. Brain is the most paranoid brain of them all. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, to this day, uh every time we to travel anywhere, like even just in the state, we will be so freaking paranoid. Like my youngest sister, she's turning 30 next year. No? Yeah. 30? Yeah, turning 30. And I still like don't wander off, stay next to me. I'm like, oh yeah, no, she's a full grown adult. I don't have to worry about her anymore. Okay, we are. Yeah, I'm just gonna start spring because my brain needs to focus and I need to stand up because my toes are cold. Guys, see you after the final sprint for a short chat. See you in 25. And we are back. And per usual, the fur babies have decided they have had enough of waiting. And they want couch snuggle time right now. Straight away. And has left me unable to move my keyboard. Okay, yeah, she's finally moved because she's heard me saying my bye-byes. So they are demanding their snuggles, a late snack, and some Netflix. Hey, Ben Ben. Also, Ben Ben is coming home on Sunday. I know, Carla. It goes by so fast. I didn't even get a chance to actually make any real progress on the third book. I've started, like, the first few pages. Of course, same issue as the second one. I need to figure out the background color and the font colors for the titles. But I have started copying the content over to the new format to kind of make it look all nice and pretty. So, oh boy. Anyways, the books are looking very adorable. I like the upgrades. I'm very happy with them. I just have to finish this. And as soon as I get my proofs, I can start doing all that. Getting the books available as many places as I can. Also seeing if I can publish on Amazon through Lulu. That is also yet to be revealed. Let me see. Yeah, she's coming home. Probably sad. She's been living with her boyfriend now since end of January. So she's been having a wonderful time, all glowy and dewy and pretty. But it's because they've been having a very, very good weather in Austria. So they've been quite comfortable out there. And then she comes home and I've started lowering the heat in the house. It's fine overall, but as soon as it rains, it gets a little nippy inside. And she's coming from a warm place to not as warm location, so she's gonna probably be a little cold when she gets home. Let me see. Gwen, it took the entire sprint just to prep the hem on these pants. Hemming takes ages. I don't know why. It's not difficult, but it takes ages. Like, and if you don't prep it, it comes out lousy. Like, I had to hem my curtains because I kind of was trying to create curtains from scraps. And I'm looking at my hems and I'm like, I could have done so much better. Let me see. So yeah. Oh, I think my brain is officially clocking out. Yeah, I think my brain is so ready to clock out. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. Whew. I've actually put pause on more work for the night. Just go give in to the kids, for baby kids, and just hang on the couch until I go to bed. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it quits for the night. I am tired. I am going to go maybe sketch on my iPad. Ooh, yes. I want pics. I want pics. Ooh, I love wide, like, office pants. I love them. I absolutely love them. I think they're so stylish and cool. I look forward to seeing your photo, Gwen. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. No, stream. No, Netflix. Find something new to watch on Netflix. Anyways, darlings, thank you so much for joining me. You have been awesome per usual. I'll see you guys on Friday, where I will try to finish the third picture book, the iPad version of the third picture book. Then create a EPUB version of the 3 books. No, 2 books. So everything's ready. Good night, my darlings. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy. And Mom Maggie, if I lived next to you, I would just walk over and I'm here for dinner. Anyways, good night, my darlings.